You know, if it wasn't for you guys, all the prayers and all the powerful people that we have here to keep that young family going, because they have a long fight ahead. And if it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be happening. And this track has to stay here, man, because if it wasn't for this race family, we wouldn't be able to do this. So you know what? Let's keep this track going, and we need more people out here, more cars, and let's make this, because this is our family, and we got to keep it going. And I thank you guys so much.
Here it is, championship night, the morning of. We're getting the car ready, about to go out. Yeah, let's roll it onto the track. And we have a visitor who will be doing the ride along with us on the American stock. Look at that little fella.
Your hair all done up so you could scrub the car this morning?
No, this is what happens when you wake up at 5 a.m. on a Saturday and everyone in your house is asleep. Get your hair done early.
We got Sammy with us this time. We're getting ready, Dad. We pulled a 47 out of 50. So we're starting in the back of one of the heat races. I don't know which one yet. Dad's getting to work though. Isn't that right, Dad?
Yep.
Yep. And here we go. Heat race time. We started back row inside. And I was really trying just to make it to the front as fast as possible because I wanted to make sure I could get that transfer spot, which I already start in the back just according to the points, but I would have started really in the back if I didn't make it. On the heat races, typically the middle and the bottom lane are where it works. Now there is some instances where like the top kind of works, but you know, the track isn't worked in enough to really have anything there. We're kind of having this like door-to-door battle. It's almost like a 3-car battle in a way, with Troy, which is in the 58, and Brock, which is in the L car. I'm just holding my line. Let's do this. The one thing with my car, which is really nice, is I have a car where it allows me to be able to run it as smoothly and as steady as possible. As you can see here, it's almost going around like a pavement car at KCRP, and it's something that I know I can depend on it from whatever lane I'm running on. There you have it. We got that transfer spot to the main event. Came back from heat races and I watched the last race with my dad. That bottom was working. Sometimes there was a couple wet spots where I kind of ride into the next person. I didn't touch him, but it kind of let loose. So I got off the gas a couple times for that to prevent.
That's had a pretty good three-way battle.
But that was awesome. That was so fun.
That was cool.
So now we're gonna go into the main event. I don't know what the lineup is yet. We're on the golf cart. But it'll be fun. Isn't that right, Dad?
So far, so good.
Yay. Here we go. Main event time. Let's do this. I started row 6 inside, so that's 11. And right here, I try to make it happen fast. We gotta just start getting it going. And I feel like I might have lacked a little bit. Oh, look, there's a little piece of mud. How nice. I think I was lacking a little bit on this race, a little bit later on. Right here is pretty good, but you'll see a little bit later. But we're going through, and oh geez, here we go. I narrowly missed that. I thought I was going to be done for. The car underneath me too. Both of us just went boop to the left and saved ourselves. The thing about starting in the back, and you'll see it a little bit later too, is that you can rely on everybody else in front of you to be on it when that restart hits. And if they aren't, then you end up with this bigger gap, which kind of, it wasn't that bad here, but it was seen a little bit here. We're just going through it, trying to make it happen. Low side is our friend right here. And boom. You know, that's the first nose piece we actually messed up this year. But that small, yeah, I jammed on the brakes because if I kept going, it would have been like a T-bone. But that took out a couple car lengths out of me. I don't know, that just like wiped out the momentum I had. It is a nice spin around. I spun out by myself. I didn't even touch anybody. I think I sent it in too hard. Because I didn't get on the brakes. I didn't touch the brakes. I just put it too much gas. Steering wheel just turned by itself. And wow, we're around. This is what I was talking about with the restart. Look at this. We're in the very, very back. I didn't even know we were going green. And I was like, oh, geez, I need to catch up. So I just hammered it and turned. When you do start in the back, you do get a little bit of, I think you learn more than if you keep starting in the front, because you have to figure out how to pick and choose through traffic. Now right here, I'm a little bit stuck, because the two cars in front of me, they were kind of having their own battle, and it's just like the lanes are blocked. So I kind of got a little bit stuck right here. And my nose piece looks kind of sad, look at that. Smashing. Zero car up there is actually Ricky Childress Jr., the outlaw. There's quite a few drivers that have been upper classes and are good drivers that are coming down the American stocks, and I think that's a cool thing because I believe when you race against good people, you get good yourself. And these are good examples here. We got Nick Spainhauer in that 40 car too. Here we go. Going to the top side again, which does nothing for me. I think the bottom was where it's at. Let's see, can we make this? Currently I'm 6. Oh, you can do the inside. And here we go. Looks like, I don't know if that was one of the leaders. Washed up, snuck under. Isn't that smoke amazing? Now, I think it's the transmission overflow. That's what I've been told at least. But it's there every single race. But here we go. We got a top 4 after spinning out by ourselves. Amazing. This is exciting. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect this to happen. It is very, very exciting. I just finished it off with spinning out in 3 and 4. So, I mean, that's awesome.
Hey, it is what it is. You're standing here, the 2023 track champion, in a historical family, the Simpkins family. So it's got to mean a lot to you.
Oh yeah, I always feel like this thing, when I did get out of racing for a while, and I remember I just was sitting one day, I was like, why did I do that? I have 4 generations. I'm a 4th generation race car driver, and honestly, that's rare. You don't hear that a lot, so it's an honor to be out here. I get to live on the legacy of my grandpa Spud, my papa Dan, my nana. It's really, really meaningful to me.
Yeah, what's cool about it is the family effort. I see Billy, I see your mom, I see everybody, the whole family, and that's what makes it cool, because the American Stocks is, we call it the entry-level division. You've been supporting this place a great year, and to cap it off with the track champion, what else could you ask for?
Oh yeah, I do wish me and Kody Sly were battling out for points, and it you haven't heard the news, it is very, very sad, and our prayers and thoughts go out to him. He actually was the first to congratulate me on the championship. He sent me a really nice message last night. He said, "Hey, I just want to say thank you for everything. It's been a really good race." And it's sad, but honestly, the entire American stock family, this is so fun. I've never really gone out into a race and went like, dang, that sucked, except when I ran in the wrong gear. But that learning curve, it's okay.
Well, I want to thank you, one, for the dream team. You're the part of the dream team and making that happen and texting me and bringing those kids out, and that's fabulous. But number two, you shined a lot of spotlight on the Speedway and the American stock class. So I thank you, your dad, everybody that did that. And from all of us at the Speedway, thank you and congratulations on your championship.
Thank you. Is it okay if I say thank you to a couple people who helped me out?
I'm sure you got more than a couple, but you absolutely did.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Hunter. He's actually our Dream Team kid here. So wherever he is, hello. I'm glad you can make it out. I want to thank, of course, first and foremost, my dad. He is the bane of this operation here. He is the OG American stock dad. My Motor City Throwdown, Grapevine MSP, Dave Pearson's Recycling, Skinny's Automotive, Chad Weber, Racing Promotions. Ooh, there's a lot more that I'm not thinking of. Be Tough, you know.
Here, move around the side. You can read this side.
Let's walk around. All American Glass, and H&S, and Gill's Transmission, and of course, Cali Customers.
Well, enjoy it. We'll see you in the Bud Nationals.
Bud Nationals.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody thank you for your prayers. It was hard for our family, but we're getting through it. And congrats for everybody for helping me out, man. Helping their family. And man, I'm just trying to make it short. I just want to say thank you for everything. My little brother's got something to say.
And I just want to thank the race family, because if it wasn't for this race family, this wouldn't be even. I can't even grasp how important this is to our family, because, you know, it's a young family and they're going to be struggling on this long hardship that we're about to have. And, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, all the prayers and all the powerful people that we have here to keep that young family going, because they have a long fight ahead. And if it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be happening. And this track has to stay here, man, because if it wasn't for this race family, we wouldn't able to do this. So you know what? Let's keep this track going, and we need more people out here, more cars, and let's make this, because this is our family and we got to keep it going. And I thank you guys so much.
Okay, the helmet pass through the stands raised $1,733, which was amazing. We're so grateful for you guys. Kody and Jess are really blessed to have all of you guys behind them.
Thank you, sis. Kody and Jessica are going to need that
Thanks for
support.
going on the
We
mic.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
So, it's official. We're the 2023 American Stock Champion, which it's a lot to think about. It really is. It's a big title. That's a pretty cool thing to have, to say, yeah, I did it, you know? And I don't know, it's a lot to think about. It's exciting either way.
You don't want to be like me.
We gotta do our walk around of everything, because there was quite a bit that happened in this race. There's Sammy. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna do our damage report real quick, which, let's take a look, because there was a lot. So there you have it. A little bit dirty, but the Grapevine MSP damage report. Whoop-ow.
Sunny, you got your championship bottle there.
We're getting this framed. I don't know how we're gonna get it framed. We're gonna get it framed. Bad lighting, but we gotta do the All-American Glass Lucky Break. Now, season-wise, there's a lot of lucky breaks. I had a pretty consistent top 4, top 5 finishes. I think there was only a couple where I didn't do that good. But tonight, I think, was when I spun around and I think it smashed in turn 3 and 4 during the race. That was like one of the first times where, I mean, I've done it before, but when I spun out by myself, I threw it in too hard. 3 and 4, I just gassed it up, like, when you're supposed to be getting off the gas, going on the bottom, just went, shoot. So, what can you do? I'm just so happy the car didn't get smashed, because that's a lot of times when the clip just goes south. Spin out, and then the car who's going full speed behind you just goes boom. So that was a very, very, very lucky break. Okay, we're here with the #1 Sunny fans. Like, these are like the #1. What did you guys think? Your guys' dad got first, right? Isn't that awesome? You got to be in the winner's circle picture. Oh, she is. There you go. And now you get to be in a video. Heck yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say? Subscribe. Well, thank you. Thank you.